Well, Magadan is a city built on the communist framework, so it's a very ugly city. It's a gray city. The people were gray. There wasn't much joy.
In the same way that a child who's been abused grows up and has all kinds of manifestations of that abuse, in certain excesses in alcoholism and in sexual expression, so it is with Russia, with the whole nation. It's a whole nation that's been abused by communism.
There's three things that I saw in Russia right away. There was a cloud of depression. There was a darkness. And of course, first of all, you have to realize it was a former prison camp. People died for their faith. Satan had a hold there. It was his playground. And then the disease of Russia is alcoholism. So there's a huge, everybody's affected by that disease. And lastly, an ignorance to the gospel, the freedom of the gospel. People are still living in fear.
They're searching. They're hungry, they're craving, they know there's more, they're desperate for it. They won't settle for what they've been given. When they encounter the missionaries, they encounter something more.
We need missionaries, first of all. We need missionaries that can describe the faith and share the faith and live the faith. Because what you need is an image, huh? You see, you understand, communism was the best propaganda machine in the world. You cannot get better, and they're still pretty good at it. They're much better than America. So people are tired of words. What they want is witness. Somebody who puts their life out there and says, this is what I believe and this is what I live. That's the kind of witness we need.
In many ways, what we're witnessing to in Magadan is not these individual witnesses and these individual testimonies. It's the witness of our community life, that people see that and they say, wow, I've never seen that before. I'm attracted to that. What is that? And they want more. And they're drawn into the community. We live a family life there and then just draw people into that family. A lot of what they see is young people not living for themselves, giving free English classes, working with kids, working in this parish in Siberia, Americans. What are you doing here? We're not here for ourselves. We're here because we love the church and we love Jesus and we feel a call to it. We would live as a family ourselves and then just draw people into that, and what we already loved to do. Because we live life to the full, and when they see that, they're drawn into that fullness of life.
It's starting with the 2 of us, to it going to 3 of us, to 4 of us, and now they're sending 8 missionaries when we never thought that would even be possible. One of my favorite images, and that came to me when I was in Magadan, is the image of a tapestry. And you see the back of it, and it makes no sense. It's like, what are all these lines doing? I'm just a thread in that. And if you flip it around and see the other side, it's this beautiful picture. Just a fraction of a thread to what everything else it has become. And I have full confidence that as long as it's in God's plan, it'll keep going.
John Paul II reminds those who support the missions that it is more blessed to give than receive. The money that comes in for the mission is money that so directly becomes translated into changing lives.
As Father Michael puts it, one doesn't just go to Magadan, you're called to Magadan.
In retrospect, being in Magadan really changed the trajectory of my life. I know that the evangelization of Russia is a huge task, and he wants all sorts of people for it.